My people, sons and daughters of Helgan, for many years we have been a broken nation, shunned, oppressed, and conquered by those we sought to escape. 10 years ago, I asked for time, and that time was granted by you. You, the strength in my arm, the holders of my dreams.
By seizing the weapons they thought to turn against us, we were fighting for our very existence. But if there are those who would deny us peace, refuse us our rightful place in the universe, then we will unleash such terrible vengeance that generations yet unborn will cry out in anguish. For years we have suffered unbearable hardships, banished by our enemies to die from disease, from famine. They scarred us, they weakened us, but that time has passed. For years we worked away on empty stomachs, slowly rebuilding our strength, our pride, and our nation. But that time has passed.
Monsters are made, not born. The ISA created these monsters. Through our arrogance and greed, we left the Helghast nowhere to go. Other than stray through us. We hounded them into a corner, wounded and weakened them, then cried out wires when they struck back. I was there when we invaded Helgan. They fought us for every scrapper, tortured soil, every slum corridor. The very atmosphere of Helgan ripped at our throats and burned our lungs. Even now, I hear them tearing down my city, crying out for vengeance and justice for Emperor Vazari. They cry, their emperor who we so foolishly martyred. Many on Vector have no conception of why this is happening. They see the Helgan as monsters and bogeymen, barely human undermention. But is that not how all wars are justified?
For them, never again endure their oppression. Never again endure their tyranny. We will strike without warning and without mercy, fighting as one hand, one heart, one soul. We will shatter their dreams and haunt their nightmares, drenching our ancestors' graves with their blood. As our last breath tears at their lungs, as we rise again from the ruins of our city, defenders of the Helghast dream, now is our time!
We are dishonored, abandoned, rotting in the scum of damnation. For eternity we were consigned to oblivion, pushed to the shadows of existence. The sun will drown. The oceans will be scoured with blood. And the rise of the forgotten will come to punish your soul.
The ISA want to believe that we're evil. They've convinced themselves that we're subhuman, somehow undeserving of the basic liberties granted so freely to others. They do this to justify their invasion. But remember this. The man who seeks excuses for his action is doomed to fail. Look up, my brothers. Gaze upon the the stars. And what awaits us once we have dealt with the ISA? Helgan is, and always will be, our home. But the time has come to claim our birthright, to rise up and take back what was stolen from us. We are Helghast, a name that strikes fear into the hearts of all who hear it. We are not the monsters that they claim, but to those that dare trespass on our planet, we will be more frightful than even their worst nightmares. When our fathers first arrived on Helgan, they believed this place to be a curse. They were wrong, and in time they came to understand why. This planet, our home, has gifted us with everything we need to claim our rightful place in the galaxy. All that is required of us is to embrace it, and the stars are ours to own. Are you a true Helgan? The true Helgan knows only hardship. The true Helgan understands that the needs of the many come before the needs of the individual. At a time like this, with the enemy at our gates, this nation has space alone for true Helgan. So I ask you again, are you a true Helgan? The Helghast are known throughout the galaxy as an uncompromising people. Our banner strikes fear into the hearts of all who lay eyes upon it. And as you walk under it, know that you are protected because the banner is held aloft by all Helghast. The ISA stole Vector from our fathers, and now they want to take Helgan from us. With smiles on their faces and knives hidden at their backs, they talk of peace. But their diplomacy is just another word for thievery. We will not trade words with them. Your actions will make our intentions clear enough. People speak of the cost of war as if it were a simple equation. Let us remind them that no life lost in the service of a nation is wasted. No blood spilled for a worthy cause should be mourned. In the end, we pay what we must because we believe it necessary to do so. Our military leaders were negligent. They failed themselves, and they failed the people of Helgan. We should thank them. Their gross misconduct almost cost us our home. It has given us a renewed sense of purpose, and tempered in the fires of adversity, our will is forged anew. The citizen speaks of opportunity, the bureaucrat speaks of authority, and the diplomat speaks of policy. The soldier does not speak. The soldier acts. And that is why it is the soldier who wins the war.
I'll prep the autopilot. Jan?
Colonel Templar.
Colonel Radek. This is unexpected.
I'd rather we had met in combat. Like soldiers.
I agree. But we find ourselves here.
Indeed. Now, give me the nuclear codes. The woman told me they were here.
They are. But my access clearance has been revoked.
Oh, you make a very poor liar, Colonel. Now give me the codes.
Without authorization from High Command, those codes are going nowhere.
Do not toy with me.
No!
Download the code data!